Welcome! Today we'll be making a rich and creamy risotto that's infused with the luxurious flavor of truffles. Whether you're cooking for a special occasion or just treating yourself to something delicious, this recipe is sure to impress. Let's get started and make a risotto that's both flavorful and indulgent. Let's start with the ingredients of our truffle risotto. You'll need 1.5 cups of arborio rice, which is perfect for creating that creamy texture. Grab 1 medium onion, finely chopped, and 2 minced cloves of garlic to add depth of flavor. For cooking, have 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil ready. You'll also need half a cup of dry white wine to deglaze the pan. Make sure you have 4 cups of warm chicken or vegetable broth on hand to slowly incorporate into the rice. For a rich finish, use 1 cup of grated Parmesan cheese and 1 to 2 tablespoons of truffle oil for that distinctive truffle flavor. Season with salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. Optional for garnish, fresh parsley and, if available, fresh truffle or truffle slices. Let's get cooking. First, let's get our broth ready. In a separate saucepan, pour in 4 cups of chicken or vegetable broth. Place the saucepan over low heat to keep the broth warm. This step is crucial because adding warm broth to the rice helps it cook evenly and releases the rice's natural starches, which is key to achieving that creamy risotto texture. Keep the heat on low so the broth stays warm but doesn't boil. Stir occasionally to ensure it remains at a consistent temperature. This will also help speed up the cooking process for our risotto later on. Now, let's focus on the aromatics. In a large pan or skillet, heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil over medium heat. Once the oil is warm, add 1 finely chopped medium onion. Cook the onion, stirring occasionally for about 5 minutes, or until it turns translucent and soft. Next, add 2 minced garlic cloves to the pan. Cook the garlic for another minute, stirring constantly until you can smell its wonderful aroma. Be careful not to let the garlic burn as it can become bitter. This combination of onion and garlic will create a flavorful base for our risotto. With the aromatics ready, it's time to add the arborio rice. Measure out 1.5 cups of the rice and add it to the pan with the onions and garlic. Stir the rice continuously for about 2 to 3 minutes. The goal here is to coat the rice with the butter and oil and lightly toast it. You'll notice the edges of the rice grains becoming slightly translucent. This step helps to enhance the rice's flavor and prepares it for absorbing the liquid evenly. Keep stirring to ensure all the rice grains are toasted. Now it's time to add some white wine to deglaze the pan. Pour in half a cup of dry white wine and stir the mixture. Let the wine cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, or until most of it is absorbed by the rice. This step not only adds a depth of flavor, but also helps lift any flavorful bits stuck to the bottom of the pan. Stir frequently to ensure the rice evenly absorbs the wine and that no liquid remains on the bottom of the pan. The aroma of the wine will start to mingle with the rice, creating a delicious base for the risotto. Next, start adding the warm broth. Using a ladle, add 1 scoop of the broth to the rice and stir continuously. Allow the liquid to be absorbed before adding the next ladle of broth. Continue this process, stirring frequently for about 18 to 20 minutes. You'll notice the rice starting to become creamy and tender. Make sure you don't rush this process. Adding the broth gradually and stirring helps the rice release its starches, creating that classic creamy risotto texture. Keep an eye on the consistency and add more broth as needed. Once the rice is cooked to your desired level of doneness, it's time to finish the risotto. Stir in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and 1 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. This will add richness and a lovely creamy texture to your risotto. Next, drizzle in 1 to 2 tablespoons of truffle oil, depending on how strong you want the truffle flavor to be. Mix everything well and taste for seasoning. Add salt and freshly ground black pepper as needed. The butter and cheese will melt into the risotto, creating a luscious and decadent dish. For the final touch, let's garnish our risotto. If you have fresh truffle, thinly slice it and arrange it on top of the risotto for an elegant presentation. If not, you can simply drizzle a little extra truffle oil over the top. Optionally sprinkle with chopped fresh parsley for a touch of color and freshness. Serve the risotto immediately while it's still hot and creamy. To make sure your truffle risotto turns out perfectly, here are some essential tips. First, constant stirring is key. As you add the broth, stir the rice frequently. This helps release the rice's natural starches, which creates that creamy texture risotto is known for. It also prevents the rice from sticking to the bottom of the pan. Next, don't overcook the rice. Aim for a creamy, slightly al dente texture. The rice should be tender, but still have a slight bite to it. Keep tasting the rice as you cook to ensure it reaches the perfect texture. Use high-quality truffle oil for the best flavor. Truffle oil can vary in quality, so choose a good brand to enhance the dish's taste. Adjust the amount of truffle oil according to your preference for truffle intensity, as it can be quite potent. Remember, risotto is best served immediately. As it sits, it can thicken and lose its creamy texture. If you need to hold it for a bit, add a splash of warm broth and stir to loosen it up just before serving. Lastly, don't be afraid to experiment with the seasonings. Taste your risotto before serving and adjust with salt and pepper as needed. A little extra grated Parmesan can also enhance the richness of the dish. Enjoy your creamy truffle risotto.